Hi everyone, this is Elisa. I'm going to go through an example as quickly as possible to show you a couple of ways to look at your documents and ways that you can respond to messages left to you within the Dropbox. So here, this is sample student. That's this person's name. And this person handed in their parallax activity. And you can see here, they're like, oh, look, I've got 2 replies here. I handed something in, I got 2 replies. There's a couple different ways that you can get to the next screen that might be helpful to you. One of the easiest ways is to double click on the title of the assignment. So I'm going to double click on parallax activity. And here I see a few things. This is the sample student, so when I refer to him, that's why. And sample student, great picture, huh? Sample student left Elisa this message. Hi, I'm having trouble on one part of the parallax activity. Will you review and write me a message if any are incorrect? Thanks. And then here is the document that sample uploaded. So you typically often will get at least 1 reply, often 2. So if there's something that needs to be adjusted, first go to this top one where it says Elisa Casella, click on Elisa Casella, and this is teacher notes. It will only let you download them, and so this is downloaded to my Chrome. So it's downloaded at the bottom and it downloads it as a separate document. I'm going to double click on that because that's how it works in Chrome, except it's not completely loaded yet, so I apologize. And what's going to happen is that document's going to come up, and that's where you're going to find the comments that are directly on the document. Okay, so I didn't realize when I was uploading this that there was a person's name on it, so I'm just overwriting their name here. And this is what they handed in. They happened to have done it on a different sheet because they were finding working on the actual handout sheet was challenging. Here are my comments. I happen to do mine in blue so that they'll stand out. Here are my pretend comments and questions for the sample student for his review. And so throughout this document, if there are questions that I have or I want to point you to an area like please add more or something, you'll find it in blue text. There are times I will highlight. I try to highlight in blue because a lot of our documents already have highlights in yellow. And occasionally I have to draw an arrow to something, and the only arrow it gives me is a freehand. So you'll find this really shaky freehand arrow, but I will make it something that will stand out on your document. So that's where you can find, if I say comments are left, that's where it will be. I'm going to close this out by just clicking on the tab, and I'm back to my haiku. Notice there's something else from Elisa here. If there are things that I'm asking you to change, you're going to get, most of the time you'll get the actual document back. Click on Elisa Casella here, and here's my message. Hi, sample student. Most of you, what you've completed is accurate, but you're correct. I've left a comment on your document and handed it back to you, and that's this one that you just downloaded. Okay, now suppose you want to send a message back to me. Suppose I've asked you a question in here instead of just this comment, and I've said, please, you feel free to respond within the Dropbox. If you click on Hand In, you'll see right here it says write a note. And you can say, hi, Elisa, whatever you want to say. So if there's something that you just want to send a message back to me, maybe I've just asked you a question in a message, this is how you would do it. And when you're done, you would click on Hand In. So the way to respond back message-wise here is click on Hand In. You can type a note here. You can upload a file, of course. But feel free to use this note because you can see how, I'm going to cancel it. Sorry, go back. You can see how it turns out. When I open this up, I'm going to immediately see whatever message you have here to me. So that's the way to respond within the Dropbox that will make it easier for some folks because I think they were not real sure how to do it. Where can you find the comments? It will sometimes be a combination. It will be something I might have written to you here saying, please review questions 5, 6, and 7. If I feel like I need to write something on your document itself, you'll find it when you double click on Teacher Notes and download that document. You'll see my comments directly on your notes. It will just depend for that particular assignment how I felt it might be best to respond to you. I hope this helps. Thank you.